What's happening YouTube? It's Sweet Potatoes and we're back with a Sunday show. This is the weekly show where I waffle utter cobblers about the DCEU, or more importantly, any news that's broke during the week. This is my little weekly infill where I'll give you a heads up on what's going down. Not a lot has happened this week. It's been very quiet in the DC world. So this show, there's a little bit of news that happened early on in the week, so I'm going to cover that for you. And there's going to be a slight change up in the show. Normally towards the end, I start to talk about games and things like that. Without any visual feedback for you guys to look at, it's pretty boring, you know. So I'm not going to do that anymore. This is strictly movies. I like all sorts of movies, but it seems to be panning out. I'm hammering on about the DC stuff. So this is pretty much a DC EU. This is a DC Extended Universe movie show. So I'll normally waffle 4 to 5 minutes of pure bollocks. Thanks for coming back. God bless you all. Now, the game stuff, I've created a separate sub-channel for that. That's the gamer show. So that's just going to be a bit more, that's going to be random. You know, the Wednesday wind-ups, Wednesdays, the Sunday show, Sundays. The gamer show, just as and when. If there's something to talk about, if I've been playing something particularly interesting, I'll do a bit of gameplay footage for you with a bit of commentary over the top, and that'll be the gamer show. You know, any trailers or anything like that we'll do on there, like the Red Dead Redemption reveal trailer the other day, reaction. Anyway, so yeah, this is the Sunday show. This is pure DC waffle, flannel, bullshit, blah blah blah. Let's jump straight into it. The only thing that actually was concrete this week, now I think about a week or so ago, one of the Warner Brothers executives was asked about when we can expect to see the Batman solo flick. Now, Ben Affleck has come out, obviously he's writing, starring, directing. He's come out and said, I'll make the movie when I'm happy with the script. So, you know, how long is this going to take? Him and Jeff Johns, who's like the co-creator and the governor of the DC Extended Universe, they're co-writing the script together. When they're happy, it's done. Now, this Warner Brothers executive said a couple of weeks ago that it was asked, when can we expect to see the Batman solo movie? And he said, it's about a year and a half out. So is that a year and a half away from being in the movies, you know, in the theatre? Or is it a year and a half away from like pre-production? You know, are we actually in fact 3 to 3.5 years away from seeing it? You know, who knows? But the guy who I covered a couple of weeks ago on the Sunday show, Joe Mangianello, I'll again apologise if that's wrong, it's the epoxy name. But anyway, he's the guy that's been cast as Deathstroke. Oh shit, this is him here, this is Joe Mangianello. Bit of eye candy for the ladies, you know, thanks for coming back girls, you know what I mean, subscribe. Anyway, yeah, so that's Joe Mangianello, apologise if that's wrong once again. He's been cast as the character Deathstroke. Now, he may well be in the Justice League as a little cameo, so we can expect to see him turn up in the solo Batman film as the main like nemesis for Batman. I think it's going to be pretty jam-packed with Batman rogues. But anyway, this is Deathstroke. Now, he has come out and said, I think he was being interviewed. This is Deathstroke here. He was being interviewed for a movie that he's got coming out, I think, and he was asked what he's got next on his slate, you know, what he's busy, what he's doing, what's coming up next for him. And he said, I'm just prepping now to go and shoot the Batman next spring, or in spring. Now, we can assume spring 2017 as opposed to 2018. So if that means they're shooting as early as spring, that means the Warner Brothers executive was actually talking about the movie being only a year and a half out. So we're talking, if they start filming then, I would say probably the end of 2018 we're going to get the solo Bat flick. I think it's been fast tracked pretty much from the Warner Brothers thing because of how well the character was received in Batman v Superman and his few cameos he had in Suicide Squad. Thoroughly agree. Batfleck has absolutely smashed the role. He plays a really good Bruce Wayne, plays a really good Batman, and really looking forward. Me and millions of others looking forward to seeing him in his own film. You know, where he's not so crowded with other heroes. We're going to get to see him in next year's Justice League. who knows? You know, it may pop up in the Wonder Woman, although I doubt it. It's set back in the day, sort of World War One era, so I don't think we're going to see no other DCEU characters, certainly in the immediate future, turning up in the Wonder Woman thing. So, yeah, so I reckon the end of 2018, we're going to see the Bat film. So looking forward to that. And news-wise, that is about it. So there we go. Wonder Woman celebrating her 75th birthday this week. So happy birthday, Wonder Woman. Happy days. And that is about it. So stay tuned for more. Come back and see me next week on the Sunday show. Wednesday will be a special edition of the Wednesday Wind-Up. It's going to be the Halloween edition. So I'd be grateful if you could come and see me on that and give it a like and a thumbs up and a laugh. So there we go. Stay tuned for more. I've been Sweet Potatoes. Thanks for joining me. Like, comment and subscribe. Oosh!